We're a large metal stamping outfit, primarily, or probably 50% contract stamping, mostly progressive complete tooling. The other half of our business is the heavy-duty brake shoe industry. We do run a lot of old equipment, as do a lot of the stampers. And the new equipment, when it is justifiable, we'll put it in based on component availability, parts, and like to fix the older equipment. One of the things we looked at with the new feed line is the fact that we can get parts and components and downtime for what is one of our bread and butter projects. I would say that line's, I don't remember the actual, it's probably 2/3 of the length of the old line. By the time we got done putting everything together. So we saved 1/3 of that space, which was probably an additional 8 feet. That shortened up and enabled us to get that equipment out of the transport lane for the steel bay. Well, flatness used to be controlled partially by the equipment and partially by the grind or profile of the punch that makes the part. We were having to actually pull that die out from lot number of steel to lot number of steel and change the angles on some of those grains in order to finish flattening the part with the tool itself. And we're looking at a 20 thousandths total flatness is what we're trying to maintain. And we were able to do it with the other equipment, and we can do most of that now without the pulling the tools and regrinding the punches and killing die lath. With the GSW cradle straightener feeder, we've actually realized our biggest gains in the ability to hold materials flatter, the progression lengths, holding those more accurate, which allows us to actually run some new tooling designs that we weren't able to run before, which is a huge material savings. And the changeover times with that equipment are faster and more convenient than anything. A lot safer process than what we were using before. We've noticed more of a safety gain there than we have in any of the rest of it. The people not having to get out and wrestle with the ends of the coil with pry bars, hammers, that's all happens now with hydraulic hold down arms and like in this when we break bands, everything's contained. Coil changeovers right now are taking probably 30 minutes to 45 minutes start to finish. And that's getting everything threaded up into the machine, and from the time we stop, add the coil and go again. And we were taking an hour and 15 minutes. So the time saving is there. Productivity is not our actual biggest number of savings in that particular line. We probably are seeing around a 10% increase in productivity. But the major is the ability to get the accurate feed rates we needed so that we could get some material savings we were looking for. The majority of the cost of those components is material. There's little to nothing in the labor end of those. So everything we can do to save money on those components tends to be in the steel side. Equipment's built real durable. Everything's real heavy duty. We've had real good success with the software and the user friendliness to the operators.